Hello and welcome back, everybody. We're back to getting to the start line, but this time we're getting to the start line of the Ironman World Championships in Kona, Hawaii. Yep, for those of you who have been following my journey, in May I completed the Ironman Australia, my first Ironman ever, and getting to the start line of that was quite a journey. It was a 4-year journey. Had a number of injuries on my way to getting to the start line, but I did get to the start line and I was so proud of that, and I finished. I felt amazing at the end of that race. It was fantastic, and that was it. That was the only goal I had. Crossed the finish line and told my coach, first thing I said, that's it, I've done it, I'm not doing another one of these. And so less than 24 hours later, at the roll down ceremony, through the roll down process, because I did not place or podium in Ironman Australia. So during the roll down process, I accepted a slot to the Ironman World Championships in Kona. I still can't believe it myself. I actually don't know what happened to me on that day. I have no idea what got over me. Probably I was still on a high from having finished my first ever Ironman. And I guess I was thinking, it was an opportunity that was there. And I could have it. Like, nobody else wanted it. And why not, I guess, is what probably went through my head. I wouldn't have a clue. I felt like I made that decision as an out-of-body experience. But regardless, I accepted and went up and took my slot, although I was completely stressed for many reasons. But I took the slot, and from that day on, it's been such a roller coaster. Oh my goodness, what a roller coaster of emotions. I just went from finishing Ironman Australia thinking, okay, now's my time to unwind, relax, do some of the things I haven't been able to do, to full on going, oh my God, I've got to book flights, accommodation, what about all the logistics, getting my bike there, everything. It's a different country, it's different conditions, everything is so different about Ironman Kona. But I think that I completely overstressed myself, and then for 2 to 3 weeks I went on a real downer. I was really quite down, depressed, crying most days, really not wanting to do it, feeling mentally and emotionally completely exhausted. Just could not bear the thought of getting back on my bike. I think I felt traumatized after Ironman Australia and 7.5 hours on my bike. The thought of getting back on was one I could not imagine. But, I really did have to go through that process. I guess it taught me that I really needed to switch off straight after Ironman Australia and give myself time to, one, just really enjoy the enormity of the event that I had completed, and the fact that I'm 0.1% of the population that's been able to complete an Ironman race, that I achieved my goal, or two of my goals, one getting to the start line, the other one actually finishing the Ironman race. Or event. I'll call it an event because I can't say I was racing. So 3 to 4 weeks of completely torturing myself. It was really awful. I felt awful. And I've had lots of family and friends on the sideline providing different perspectives. I went into a spiral of just all the negative things. Do I belong there? Have I taken someone's slot who truly deserves to be there? I'm going to be a fish out of water. The conditions are unpredictable. The ocean swim's probably going to be choppy. I get seasick. How am I going to manage that? How am I going to get my bike there? How am I going to get it, built when I arrive there? You name it. I probably went through it. It went through my head about 1,000,000 times. The climb up to Howie, the crosswinds coming back down from Howie, like on the bike, like everything went through my head, and all I can think about, or all I could think about, was all the negatives. But I did have a lot of people around me providing different perspectives, which at the time, I have to say, I wasn't ready to hear. I was listening and I was taking it all in, but I wasn't ready to hear any of it. But I have since done a little bit of a turnaround in my thinking, and I am ready to give it a go. And what I have learnt during that process, or the 3 to 4 weeks of really feeling quite down and stressed, is that number one, I need to remove all expectations of myself. Realistically, what does it matter if I don't finish it? It doesn't matter at all. But I was there. I can say that I went to Kona. If I finish, don't finish, doesn't matter. I'll do what I can do. 2 is stop overthinking things. Oh my goodness. I am the number one overthinker. I think so far ahead. I have to plan everything. And completely overthinking everything. There are some things I'm just not going to be able to control. I can't control the conditions in Kona. And yeah, they're unpredictable. That's just what it is. It's a world championship race. It's going to be freaking hard. That's what it is. And you know what? If I can't get through the swim, I can't get through the swim. Just enjoy what I can do. So basically stop overthinking and live in the now and live for every moment. I know I'm going to have to get out on my bike and do some really long bike rides. Of course, that's part of it, but don't think about that right now. Just think about each week, each training session, each hour. I think I said that in my previous vlogs. I guess I have to let go of that imposter syndrome. I've been thinking that, I took advantage of an opportunity, really, because basically, normally people come first and second take slots to the World Championships, and they're there waiting, and they want them, and they've been training for years to get it, and that didn't happen for my age group. Only person who came first, I think, took their slot, and then there was no one else. And when they first called people up, I think a woman went up who came 12th or something, and she got the slot. And then the second time around, so I didn't go up the first time, the second time around when they called my age group again, and anyone, I think subconsciously I was thinking, this is the opportunity of a lifetime. It's probably not going to happen again until I'm probably 70 and the only person in my age group, assuming I continue to do these types of endurance races. So, okay, I may not be there because I podiumed, but I'm there. They could have just looked at my time and said, no, you can't go, but they didn't. So I have to give up on that imposter syndrome. Who cares? I'm there. I'm going to have fun. I'm there to have a good time. I'm there to enjoy every moment. I'm there to soak it all in. So that's what I'll do. And I guess lastly, not to let fear get in the way of trying something or doing something, because I can tell you that I am pretty scared. It is a pretty scary idea, but I don't know what's going to happen. So why am I wasting all this energy worrying and being fearful when none of that might come true? I mean, if I think about a presentation that I sat through that Yannick Pittman actually gave to my team, she describes fear as false evidence appearing real. And that's exactly what it is. It's stuff that you create in your head. It's not even real. So let go of fear and jump into the adventure. So I'm going to Kona. I've started my training, and I am planning to capture some videos and vlogs of my journey to the Ironman World Championships in Kona, Hawaii. So it's in October, so I have 16 weeks to go. So yeah, 16 videos, and hoping to see you at the start line of Kona Ironman World Championships.